Hey everyone, welcome to Rugged Outdoors Guide. My name is Pete and this is my channel. Hey, we're going to be talking about something today that is kind of timely. It has to do with single or double blade, which one is better. But before we get into that, if you guys want to not miss any tutorials, product reviews, or trip documentaries, please do give me a like and a subscribe, and I promise you won't miss one of these. We've got a new one coming for you every week. All right, so single or double blade. Well, as you might know, regardless of any new materials that have been, on the market recently for paddles, the classic warm wooden single blade paddle is really the standard for canoe. There have been some really great improvements and adjustments, like carbon blades that are lighter and stronger, better for whitewater. You can rely on them a little better than a wooden one that can break. But in any case, they're still single blade, and single bladed, it has been the king for ages and ages. And relatively recently, we've been seeing paddlers, canoeists with kayak paddles. And I know that it's not really cool to call it a kayak paddle when you're using it with a canoe. It's called a double blade, all right? So we'll call it a double blade. Which one is best? Well, you guys might have a strong opinion right now, and I would like to know what that is. Leave your comments in the comment section, and I will get back to you with my thoughts. If you have any questions, please do. But I'm going to explore this too, so let's get started with my analysis right now. Hey dude, I like your blades. Well, thank you very much. But they're wrong for paddling a canoe. You need this, buddy. You need a single blade. Well, I like double blade paddling for canoe. Well, single blades are way better for tight areas. You can't do small little narrow areas with a big old wide kayak paddle. Well, I like to sit in middle better, and I have better balance because I don't have to sit over on the edge like you do. Okay, maybe, but if you want to make your own, it's a whole lot easier to do with a piece of wood than a big long piece of what? Steel or plastic? You can't make your own. Well, maybe, but mine is easier on the wrists. Okay, but a single blade paddle is way better for whitewater control. Okay, maybe, but mine is adjustable. I can turn it any angle to work better for me. It's adjustable. Okay, fine, but you know what? This floats well, and when you paddle with this all day, it pops back up. There's no fatigue on your shoulders because this just pops right back up. It's buoyant. Well, this works all muscle groups evenly, not just building up muscle on one side of my body. All right, fine, but you know what? When I paddle with this, water doesn't leak back into the boat. It just goes straight back into the water. Okay, maybe, but because I have two paddles, I can move canoe faster. Always one blade in water. Okay, fine, but I still think a single blade is way better for canoeing. I don't have to spend time doing corrective strokes because I don't need to. I have two blades. I can go in any direction I want to go. Ah, ridiculous old man, but very good looking. All right, guys, admittedly, that really wasn't a technical analysis of double blade versus single blade, but both guys had some valid points, and I hope that helped you in some of maybe your research and analysis yourself. As for me, I've got about 40 years paddling with this guy right here, single blade. But I know that double blade popularity is really on the rise, and I've only just gotten involved in the last year and a half or so. And one thing I can tell you about double blade, guys, is please get, if you're thinking of getting one, get the best one you possibly can. Even if it's a couple $100, it'll last you pretty much a lifetime and maybe beyond for your kids and your grandkids. You don't want to get an aluminum shaft. It's cold and heavy. With the single blade, you're not holding the paddle very high, and you're dipping it in the water, and if it's wood, it's got a lot of buoyancy to it, and it'll kind of help with the whole process. You're not going to get shoulders that are that tired. With the double blade, you will. You're holding it at shoulder level for much of the day, and you're not letting it down. And so you're going to want the lightest one possible. I would suggest a carbon shaft. If not carbon, then maybe just a light fiberglass. All right, guys, those are just my quick little tips right now, and you may agree with me or disagree. Whatever the case, leave me your comments. Be nice, don't be a troll. I'm always looking for either encouragement or constructive criticism. I'm good with either of those, and I do hope you'll check us out again next week. Guys, until that time, get out there, enjoy God's creation, and keep on looking up.